All right. Hello and welcome to this episode of Boomer Degen. I'm your host, Biz, coming live with co-founder Andy of Crypto Hub HQ. I am surviving. That's my update. But would love to hear some updates on the crypto markets and all that stuff. So without further ado, I'm gonna have to off my camera and Andy, let's hear it. Let's hear the updates.
Okay, so hi everybody. I'm just seeing if it's actually live on Twitter because it's not loading for me when I try watch the stream on my other monitor. So I'm hoping that we're live and it's just a me issue, not a Thang issue. But on my other monitor, it's not loading. But let's assume that it's still going forward. Okay, so let's look. Market, I think if you've been trading today, you know that the market is still down. The market health here is not really moved, has it? It's kind of just down, right?
We're live and well, Andy.
We're live and well. Okay, great. Just my Twitter connection then is not live and well. But there you go. So let me just get rid of that so that it's not pestering me in the background. So let's have a look at the BTC and the general market. You can see that BTC in this trading day, which is about over 8 hours old so far, we're 1.24% down, and the alts are 2% down. And we can see that clearly here on our day chart. If you remember, I replaced the break of structure with a point of control yesterday, and we're kind of back hitting it again at this fair value gap here. So this is kind of proving to be support at the moment. And if you go to the 15-minute chart, let me just up my brightness just so that I can see it. We're kind of bouncing off it and bouncing below it and above it and et cetera, et cetera. So the market in those terms is just flat. Nothing is really happening. We're just waiting to see what happens with Bitcoin. From a trading point of view, still trades to be had. But let's first go through where we're at with our friend, the altcoin season market. Hang on a second. Let me just quickly refresh that. 51, it's gone down. 51 from earlier. So it's bobbing around from like mid-high 40s to early 50s, right? And if you go to here, the fear and greed index has gone down. I think yesterday it was 66, that's correct, on the stream. And now it's 60. So we're verging back on neutral. And that's, for obvious reasons. Bitcoin's messing around. And in terms of liquidations and stuff, we're kind of fairly similar to what we were yesterday, except there's more short liquidations now overall in the last 24 hours than there are. They conflict with each other in terms of the liquidations at the top as opposed to what they're showing here. But as you can see, it's fairly even, right? And again, because the market is down, some coins are kind of up. I've not looked at Sol today, but we can have a look at Sol. No, Sol is just following. This is, if anybody followed one of my videos that I did, which I'll come to in a minute. These are from. I've not taken them off the screen yet from my videos, so let me just remove all of those. But Sol again is down. But let's go to some of the alerts and see what we've been getting. So rising fast, falling less. You can see, although the market's down, there are some coins. Let's have a look. I think Bio was coming in earlier into rise faster, fall less. And you can see that's kind of what it's been doing. And again, I talk in the videos about fair value gaps. Ping, 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 go up again, ping, form a new one, come down, ping, go up again, come down, ping, form another one. So you can see that these fair value gaps really do, if you were to remove them off the chart, you sat there thinking, why is it retracing back to those levels? I don't know, right? And now when you put those on, you can clearly see why it is. It's coming back to get that imbalance, to fill some of that imbalance before it goes back up. But I was going to look at Varna, was I not? And by the way, I'm rushing this stream again because Biz is under the weather. Hopefully tomorrow or the day after we can get this so either of us can do the full stream without the other. But I just don't want to keep Biz on the call that long. Yes, so here, if we go to the 15-minute chart, you can see this came in about 20 minutes ago, rising faster. So this is, again, a coin that you can look at today, VANA, and it's about to come up to a bearish fair value gap. So what could happen there? If we get this, it could come down, particularly if it forms another fair value gap with these candles on the way up, right? Let's see what happens here. If it forms another fair value gap in the next kind of 5-10 minutes here, it could go up to this level and then come down to meet that one. So that it, although it's already bounced off this one twice. Oh, there you go. What did I say? If it forms another fair value gap, it's exactly what it just did. To complete that fair value gap, this new 5-minute candle would have to close still above where we are now, right? Because you might see it bob back in, it'll disappear and it'll come back. So fair value gaps start to happen, but you need it to complete the candle for it to be proof that it's happened. But if it keeps going on up, then it could get to there. If we go back to here, and it could come back down to that fair value gap. So if it's a coin you want to look at, let's have a look at another one. 1,000 sats. I think on BingX that's I thought it was 10,000 sats. There you go. I don't know why they name them these weird 1,000, 10,000 compared to other exchanges on BingX, but they do. But as you can see, that came in here at literally 25 minutes ago. So that came in here. It had already bounced off this bearish fair value gap and is now going short, right? So if you'd have been monitoring this coin, because Bio has come in quite, not Bio, what is it, 1,000 sats. Let me just grab this and look through the alerts. It's been in the pullback from 12 o'clock, which means shorting. Now that was at 12 o'clock. So as you can see, 11:45, 12 o'clock came in there. The perfect time to short it, right? So these channels are very good for that. But now what it's telling us is that it's rising faster than it is falling. So what I'd like to do now, if yesterday, because this is going to be really short, right? So yesterday, I put the videos live, as you know. I think I mentioned it to everybody on the stream. And what these videos do is that they take you through the way I trade, right? The kind of the fact of thinking about liquidity, market structure, break of structure, points of control, fair value gaps, order blocks, and then bringing all that together to find entries with good stop losses. To really help you with your risk reward when you're trading. Based on the risk reward might be based on how high your leverage would be, right? If you can get a really, really, really great entry, then you can use 20/40. But if you've got a bigger stop, you might want to go down to 15/10 so that you're still staying within that 5% stop loss. And you can only afford to lose 5% of your whole capital on a single stop loss. That's it. So, and I don't take trades if I can't find a good entry based on that principle, because what you don't want to do is suddenly lose 25% of your capital on one bad trade. That would be ridiculous to do. However, since they went live, people within our server have been using them, and what I'd like to do is share, and I'm sure they won't mind. So I'm going to share something here where we have, what's it called? Share your charts, right? So I share my setups, Biz shows his, but this are for our members. And yesterday, Becco, now Becco, I don't know if you're watching this stream. If you are, thank you for sharing. Becco's been with us for quite some time, since before we rebranded, and he's been learning how to trade. And yesterday, he took a trade in AIXBT, which was, we said on the stream yesterday, was doing good. And he said, came into retraced, came into rising when BTC is falling. And he put on the order blocks and fair value gaps, because the one thing I forgot to tell you in the videos, and I'm going to tell you any second now, is which ones to use, right, on your charts. And what he did was he got 182%. using this approach. So well done, Becco. I think that's really cool. And he said, thank you for the videos. So I'm really happy about that. Also, Boom shared a pump fun meme coin that came out that he's been trading. And again, he was using the insights that we've been giving to help him get good profit in this Muhammad meme coin that was on pump fun. And he shared the contract on that. I've not looked at it since, so I don't know what it's doing. So people are using these, they're using this trading approach, and they're making profits from it. And that just makes me like really happy. Obviously, I want to trade and make profits also, but it fills me with joy that other people are doing the same based on this trading strategy. So keep it up, share your charts, all of that kind of stuff. Now let's go back to here. I'm just going to put these back on for a second, and I'm not sure I can make them big, but I think I did share actually in here an image. Yes, there you go. The two indicators you want to put on TradingView, and they are free. They're from a company called Lux Algo, and they do have a premium membership, and they're very good. They have lots of indicators and alerts, but the two I use are the Fair Value Gap by Lux Algo and Order Blocks and Breaker Blocks by Lux Algo. You can set these up to look back in times more for order blocks, like only show the latest 2 or 3, only show bullish, only show bearish, show them all, show when they're mitigated, things like that, right? But those are the two that you need to put on your charts. And oddly enough, other than volume sometimes that I put on to see if there's a volume spike, you'll see that these are the only two indicators I have on my chart. I don't use RSIs, I don't use EMAs, I don't use anything like that. I do in some of the queries, right, because that helps me. But in terms of when I finally get to a trade and to do a trade setup, this is what I use, these two indicators. So a shout out to Lux Algo. You might want to go check their site out. In fact, we may put a link to their site in here because they do lots of good stuff. But these are two free ones that they offer. They may have a premium one that's even got more stuff that you can set up with them. But they're very, very good. So yeah, I think we've just had some more alerts in. Rising when Bitcoin is falling. MDT. Don't think that's in my server, in my exchange. Oh, yes, right. So Bitcoin, as I mentioned before, is having like constant pull down. It's going up a little bit, going down. But then there are those coins that are going up regardless. And if you can find a coin that's rising when Bitcoin is falling, like Becco did yesterday, and it's rising faster and falling less, right? I don't know if this one's coming to that one, any of these. Oh, MDT earlier, yes, MDT, rising fast, falling less, and it's now rising whilst Bitcoin is falling. Then that is, if that's on the exchange that you trade, then that's a really good coin to look at. Paya is another one. Paya USDT. Whoa, well, right, okay. That's really shot up. When did that come in? 1400 hours, so only a couple of minutes ago. But as you can see now, that has caused not only, let me just turn off order blocks for a second, just to clear this up. This has not only formed a fair value gap, as you can see in the green here, but it's formed a break of structure because it was a big candle, right? Now, we really need this 15-minute to close for it to remain a proper fair value gap. But you can already see that that's where it was formed right now. So it's gone back into it. Now it may disappear, but if that keeps going up now, if this candle keeps going up and we've got a fair value gap with a break of structure, there's a good chance it's going to come back down to grab some of that liquidity. So this is a wait and see on Paya. You can see now it's going back up because that was a fairly big move, right, causing an imbalance. So what we want is, and there's quite a few minutes for that to change, but let's go to the 5 minute and see what we got. Let's try 3 minutes because it's bound to have, yeah, right. So on the 3 minute, you've definitely got that. But really more on the 15 minute, you've got this break of structure as well, which is kind of important. So Paya is one to keep your eye on. So I'm going to put it in this watch list here, and then UTK USDT. Another one that's rising while Bitcoin is falling. And let me just stick order blocks back on. We're hitting bearish order blocks, but at the moment it's kind of piling on through them. I'm really happy that the videos, people liked them. If you want to watch them, Crypto Hub HQ, you can go ahead and just watch them. Try watch them in order, starting at the bottom right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it all comes together at the end. And I will be adding more videos in the next couple of weeks. But that's the market, Biz. I know you're dying on your feet or on your backside at the moment, sat down. But I don't know if you've got anything to add or whether you're just happy to go back to bed. You're muted, I think. Yeah, you see, you're forgiven because you're feeling like shit.
Good. I said a whole bunch of nasty stuff, so I'm glad
Yeah,
that got
right.
omitted. But yeah, no, it's good to know where the market's at right now, especially because I've been out of it. So uh,
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow, like I'm honestly starting to feel like a lot better. So I think tomorrow I can start to get back on. But yeah, it's good to hear that the market's doing this pullback because it seems like there's going to be a lot of opportunities up ahead, especially getting into the market, maybe perhaps to the upside. So love to hear it.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for watching. This is it for Boomer and Degen. I'm your host Biz with Andy, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Hopefully same time, and I apologize for that. I literally just woke up. I can't even find my glasses. That's how bad it was. I'm like, I'm late. All right, let's go. We gotta go. Anyhow, look, tomorrow hopefully things are in order, and until then, talk to you soon. Peace out, guys.
Happy trading, everyone. See you later.
It was so bad.
So I watching TV.
Oh, okay.
We were confused why we're asked to submit that. And she said they don't look at the company's profit, they look at person. Doesn't matter if it's the same.
Then why would they take? All right, all right. If she's confused with that, then why would she accept something that was 1 year old?
They need the new, um,
Yeah, but that shouldn't have been never in there. In there. In that they suggested should have been what they did. They need to know how much money you put into your account. Because that's the money that you put on your account, and that's the tax you'll see. And you can't take all of that out of the account. All of that is recorded.
what they sent it to me by all her bags and say, and explain what you're saying.
Yeah.
So we can just upload it onto the portal.
I'm confused why you accepted why she accepted something that was from 2023. When in their if you look at their requirements, it's the past 3 months. How do you think that's acceptable?
Like the water.
Like what? Like, you know?
Look, I'm just relaying them. I wanted to get it done today. All the info is right there. I put it back on there so you can see it, but you put it on the side. And you need to sign this one so I can claim your medicine. Here. Sign and date. This is her number, right? We need to call her back. Ask her what.